Hello, y'all. LTS Crypto. What does it mean when you don't even look at the price of Bitcoin anymore? You know, I have to kind of do it before I get on a video so I'm not caught unawares by something. But is that a stage in the market where you're like, maybe we're in denial or we're in euphoria or somewhere? I don't know where in that stage it is where it says not even looking at Bitcoin or Ethereum. I'm just looking at basically my altcoins. So anyway, that's where I am. I'm sure some of y'all are absolutely covered up with Bitcoin and Ethereum. But what I was doing this morning, yesterday morning. It was yesterday morning because this morning I didn't get up and work out. I did not. No, I did not get up and work out. I did not. I slept in for 2 hours. I didn't look at charts. I didn't clean. I didn't do anything. I just basically got up, fixed some coffee, and looked at Twitter, took a shower, and went into work. And then, surprisingly, when I got to work, I really didn't have a very productive day at work either. So, what does that say? That means tomorrow I got to get myself up and get busy, right? Get the exercise in, get the blood flowing, that kind of stuff. Well, anyway, that's not what the video is about, except maybe you too can fail and be okay the next day. But that's really not what the video is about. As I was going through and looking, there's been a few things occurring. First of all, I wanted to show you that during my or right after my morning run, I was watching this line of resistance, and I thought, man, you are so smart. I went up here and I circled it right here, see on Phantom, and I said it was bouncing up. It was making some tweezer tops going into that. It was I would say looking, well, it wasn't oversold. No, it wasn't oversold. No, I mean, it was actually like right here in the middle. But then it just shot through. It shot through it, and now we're flagging back out. But one of the things that I did find, and this is one of the beauties of drawing your charts out and then making several predictions, like it's going to go up, it's going to go down, it's going to stay in the middle. If you do that enough, then you're going to be right. Well, it just so happens I drew that line off of see right there? I drew that line off of the first pole and put it where it's flagging out. And guess what? It went just past it. All right. So, my TA is good. My judgment is bad. How about that? All right. But what I was thinking in my mind, because it was hitting a resistance, it was going to come back down and it was going to bounce back up and then hit my measured move. That's what I was thinking. I was wrong. What does that mean? That means don't listen to me for financial advice. Just be entertained by me, okay? Don't put your mortgage down on what I'm telling you. All right. Also, tonight I found something in my deck screener. And of course, sometimes just for fun, I hit the little 24-hour percentage rate. It'll give you a sort by 24-hour percentage, and it will basically go through all of your degen coins to a certain point. And I saw one had a 15,000% increase for the day. Currently, it's up 4,500, and that's Helper coin on the Binance Smart Chain. And of course, what did I do when I saw a 15,000% pump? I got in. Isn't that what you do? You see a 15,000% pump, you put some money in it. And that's exactly what I did. And lost just about every bit of it in the first 10 minutes. Okay. Which I did like $5. Okay. $5. I was gambling is what I was doing. And then when it fell all the way down, and it did, it took a massive, I'll just show you where I got in. Just so you know, do not follow my financial advice. I was up here at this little top peak, and I drew my line here, and I saw it coming down, and I didn't wait for it to hit resistance. I looked down here at my Stokes RSI, and it went down to the oversold. And I was like, I'm in it. It's going to go zooming up. And you can see it took a massive, massive dump. And this is on the minute, which is also a complete degen move. But I haven't had this much fun in a long time. You say, well, wait a minute, like, preacher man, you're gambling. Yes. But then I bought all the way down. So now, granted, it might do this again, and I'll lose that right there, because what I had done, I had like put $5 I had in there of BNB, and then I had some MHT token. I had like $3 of it left over in change, and then I had some like a $1 in BUSD, and so I just kept selling it off, just because it got me. Okay, it got me, but it got it out of my system. All right, and also I realized after going through it on PancakeSwap, you can set a limit order. And so I realized that if I left it in there at midnight tonight, I need to be asleep so I can get up early in the morning and go work out. So I set a limit order in PancakeSwap for the very first time. And it was easy as pie, okay? Anyway, so Helper, I have no idea what it is. Brand new coin. Showed up, it's probably a rug pull. Do not get into this unless you just want to have fun, okay? You're going to the amusement park is what you're doing. You're not doing financial investing, okay? This is just a fun thing. All right, so I want to take it out of front of your face, because there's probably some degen out there who is salivating at this point, and show you Geist and show you Mummy. Because when you look here at Geist, there is still, even though Phantom popped up, this is still forming some kind of a flag right here. Geist may be about to take off. Look at that. It's about to cross up. This is on the daily. The RSI is in the middle. Still not in it yet. Okay. I mean, I've got a bag of it, but I was going to accumulate some more, but it's got to be a really, really good deal for me to get some more of it, because my bag is bigger than most. Okay. One more thing. Mummy, before I get to the main portion of what my video is about, Mummy is another one I have been looking at. Brand spanking new coin, and it is flagging out. And there's not even enough to make a decent Stokes RSI. Okay, so, but that's one I've been looking at, and WeGo is the other one, and of course WeGo will not stop. WeGo, come on. And WeGo is one I was like, I need to get on WeGo. But then it'd be up 7 or 8%. You know, and I said, I need to get in WeGo, it'd be up 12%. And I was like, I need to get in WeGo, it'd be up 8% or 9%. And I was like, what? And eventually I was like, I'm not going to be able to get into it. And it's still, to this point, I mean, it's breaking up again. I mean, I should have got in right where I circled it last time, but I didn't. See? Right down here. Do as I say, don't do as I do, right? All right. But the reason for the video is there's a conference going on, Quantum Miami, and guess who's not there? That's right, me. Am I a little jealous? No, I'm not, because tonight at 7:45 or so tonight, I will be able to brush my teeth, if I decide to brush my teeth. Take my decaf coffee in there, take my vitamins, take my nighttime meds, and go to sleep. Not stressed out over anything. All I have to do is worry if my video doesn't upload tonight or not. That'd be the only really worry, and I may, get up to go to the bathroom and check on, see if it's loaded or not. So I am glad I'm not down there. I'm glad I'm up here, and that I can get up and go to my park, eat my breakfast, don't have to stay in a hotel room, not having to drive, not having to fly, because I do not like to travel, because I'm an old curmudgeon. But there's a bunch going on down there. Let me just show you some things going on. If you look, it's got the schedule, and if you look at what's being discussed, let me take you back to Wednesday, because this is where we are. We're on Thursday now, and I've been looking on Twitter trying to find a live feed. I haven't. Help me out, people. If somebody's down there, please tell me about your live that's going on. All right. We've got the mayor. All right. The mayor of Miami was speaking. All right. And I'll tell you what, we need more mayors like this man right here. Pro Crypto, man, he's done a lot for Miami. Fantastic. Look at that guy. He exudes success, right? Better keep himself pure, is all I got to say. Do not get corrupted. You're doing a good job. The panel, which I did watch portions of this, the Future Phantom, and it's fantastic. And that's up. I want to say it's. I'm sorry, I'm blanking on the person that posted it, but do a search and you'll be able to find it. It's actually one of the first search results when you put Quantum Miami 2023 up. All right, and you can watch that whole panel. There's also the future will be cross-chain. I haven't seen that yet. DeFi product building. Haven't seen that. How FTX has changed the investor due diligence process. Haven't watched that either. Crypto impact on Miami. Hadn't seen it either. The age of mass adoption, blockchain-powered social media membership. Hadn't watched that either. Let me scroll down because some of you are like, "What are you talking about?" This is about time right here. Fireside. Legal considerations when building your token, NFT, or metaverse project. I have been wondering that. When you have people who takes people's images, like they make a coin of Elon Musk, that's his image, right? He owns that image. It's him. Same thing with like a Tesla. If you make a Tesla coin, that's not yours. It belongs to the company. And so I'm wondering, the legality of that. How long is this going to last? I remember even in Crypto Dragons playing it in its stages had dragons that were similar to, even to the point of where it was recognizable of like horror movies. It had like a Chucky. It had a drawing up another blank. I just remember Chucky. It had Back to the Future, and it had all the characters from Back to the Future. It had The Matrix and the characters from The Matrix. It had Rick and Morty. So it had and it had like the colors and everything. And I was thinking, how are they getting away with this? How is it that they're not getting sued? I bet you if they put Mickey Mouse in there, they get nailed because Disney does not play that. Disney will come after. It doesn't matter if you're a 3-year-old kid. You're drawing Mickey Mouse on the side of the road. They're going to come and they'll make you erase it. See, Disney's horrible like that. All right, but I've wondered about this, because it's got to be a point where you cannot take people's intellectual property and then use it and then profit off of it. You just, that's wrong. I mean, from all, he's like, no, this is freedom. No, that's not freedom. There's things called property rights. You own an ideal. You own your face. If somebody came up and started a LTS Crypto token and it had, my piggy bank logo and it had, in the background a bearded guy with glasses and a cat hat, I'd be like, wait a minute, hold on a second, that's me. So I'm glad they're discussing it, but I haven't seen that yet. All right, and they actually got a law group. Look at that. And then, all right, so that's Wednesday. Going to today, which is Thursday the 26th, you have several parties, which is another reason why I'm glad I'm here, because I don't do well at parties. YouTube is fantastic because y'all are out there and I'm right here. I don't have to. I'm really an introvert. And let's see. Ripple Fireside Chat. Okay, so engineering from Ripple. Okay. The 5 things needed for mass DeFi adoption. I'd like to see that as well. It's not. I can't find it though. Crypto frontiers, Caribbean, Asia, and the Middle East. That's coming. Create your first NFT. Now this is something I noticed too that they're doing. They're having developer conferences as well. So this guy Growick, I don't know who Growick is, but he shows you how to do things. Create your first NFT. All right. Talks about FTX. BitBoy. Yeah, BitBoy got his BitBoy Crypto, Catching Up to Crypto, Your Guide to Bitcoin and the New Digital Economy. That's his new book. So he's probably giving a synopsis of that. So he's down there. Why self-custody matters. Bear market venture strategies. What are they looking for now? Ooh, somebody's got to put this up because I've been wondering that myself. Okay, this is another conference for building. It says create decentralized, and it says stacking apps, but I'm pretty sure it's staking apps, and which is pretty neat. I'd love to go on that by Growick. 10 simple rules to remain slow and avoid scalability. I guess that's a bad thing, right? And that's by Andre Cronje. Look at that. That's our man. You got a Certic Security Masterclass. VC pitch competition, which, by the way, I went through and looked at that. I got some advice for you, and I'll tell you just in a minute. Let's go through this first. Create a decentralized dice game, again by Growick. Crypto mortgages and lending, that's going to be huge. Security from Web 2 to Web 3, how attacks are evolving, beautiful. A message from Phantom CEO, Michael Kong. And then you got to meet up with BitBoy. The 411 on digital asset regulation, risk, and controls. That's going to be awesome. Bringing Web 2 to Web 3 with Python. That is something I'm interested in too, even though I'm not a programmer, but I am learning a little bit of Python for my job as a preacher. Okay. Decentralization decoded. Chainlink Phantom. I guess it's talking about how they're connected. Past, present, future, CFI, DeFi, and Gov3. I don't know what Gov3 is. And then Fireside, the importance of fiat on-ramps and mass adoption. And I agree, because fiat on-ramps suck. They absolutely are the worst. So they're buggy, and they're difficult, and you have to kind of jump through some hoops to make it work. And they're not cheap. So, and then Rand the man. Doing the State of the Union, which has already passed. Best legal practices in early stage building. That's pretty neat. All stable coins not created equal. That'd be good. And okay, and then another party. Okay, let's see what's going on tomorrow, and then I'll get to my point about the pitch competition. Go to Friday. Friday. And on Friday, another party. Crypto, the future and age of abundance. And I agree. This is going to be incredible, guys. Those who are involved, it's going to be incredible. How to index your smart contract data. Okay. That's by the Graph, whoever that is. Building a protocol community and the importance of biz dev. Mm-hmm. Avalanche, okay, cool. Roles, goals, and challenges of Treasury from a foundation perspective. All right, so we got some Avalanche people. Do your own research and navigating security. I would love to be part of that. Creating decentralized social media app challenges. That's by Growick again. DAO-powered fan ownership of a pro sports team. Really? Cool. Onboarding the next generation of developers. I'd like to be part of that if I had time. NFT State of the Union, okay, and that's Anastasia Dranevskaya from Cointelegraph, panelist. And I don't know any of these people. Don't know. Fireside DeLorean? Classic. What? Don't know. I know DeLorean, the car company. Okay, and then you got your VC pitch contest final round. Okay, which brings me to, okay, panel real yield on chain. That'd be another good one. Build a full stack dApp on Polygon. That's pretty neat. Simplifying DeFi for everyday users. I have a feeling we're going to see some DeFi stuff. I mean, just as much as they're talking about it. WOMXN of Web3. Not sure about that. Oh. I guess that's women. Women of Web3. Okay. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Bitcoin versus Thrust. Okay. The rapidly expanding future of NFTs, diversifying utility. Yeah, it means they're finding other ways of using NFTs besides art, which art is really a small portion of what NFTs are doing now. Moon mission announcements. Oh, Lunar Prize. The intersection of space tech and Web3 and F1 driver. Hey, it's a Formula 1 driver. I don't necessarily know what it has to do with crypto. Phantom, a 30-year runway. And I had heard a little bit about this in one of the discussions concerning this. And Andre is going to be talking about that, there's, of course, I haven't heard him speak. He hadn't spoke yet about this. But according to this panel, he's going to talk about what Phantom has that is different, meaning that it's the incentives are different. And it's more focused on development and developers instead of incentives of people to come in that there's incentives, but it's not entirely focused on the end user. I mean, the end user will come if you develop it for them. All right, so curious to see that. So stay tuned. A lot of these will be coming out tonight and tomorrow. See, real-world assets, processes, DeFi, and blockchain transactions, connecting real-world assets and processes, DeFi, and blockchain transactions. That's going to be huge. A new Web3 enabled Hollywood. That's pretty cool. And the pitch contest. All right, which brings me to the pitch contest. And something that I was going through, and if just take a few minutes. I haven't went through and actually listened to all these, but this is kind of like a Shark Tank for projects. But let me tell you, when you're going through here and looking at the actual people that had submitted, the one thing they all need, except for one, is a microphone. Every single one of them recorded it on like the computer. I don't even think it was a laptop. I think it was actually like at their desktop, and they were recording. And it was just all this room noise, hard to hear. It's not like they were in a Zoom meeting. There was one that actually had a mic. I did not see the microphone, but I heard him speaking through the mic. And that was the Project Inc. And I'll just give you a little bit of just a little taste, okay? Listen. Sounds impressive, but you need a mic. Let's go to the next one.
Hello everyone, my name is Ashton Clark. I'm the CEO and creator of Sign Trade.
All right, that sounds impressive. Need a mic.
Hey guys, my name is Wes. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Press Box.
Okay, need a mic. Now let's. So I'm not going to bore you through all this, but go down to ink. Guess what? Not bad. But I'll tell you what, the rest of them, they all sound like they were giving their pitch while they're sitting on the toilet in their bathroom. Which, now that's going to be sticking in your head every time you listen to one of these pitches. They're in there in the bathroom, trying to get their pitch. Anyway, but there's all these pitches that are going to be looked at to see who's going to be, promoted and pushed. But the thing is that there's a whole other ecosystem that is going to be pushing and promoting and funding new projects. It's going to be an exciting time for Phantom. Others as well, but Phantom is locked and loaded and ready to go, and we're not even out of the bear market yet. I'm excited to see what it's going to do. I'm excited to see, and I'll quit telling y'all even when we get to the resistance to wait for it to come back down, because it doesn't listen to me. So, but let me seriously tell you, whenever you have pump after pump after pump of something, the more it does that pump, and the more it does that without a correction, the bigger the correction is going to be. I don't care what it is. And now, granted, it may still trend upward, but we're just giving you a heads up. The longer we go without a correction, the bigger the correction is going to be. Okay, it's just impossible to keep doing this. So, all right, but that's all I got for you. If you have any questions or comments, please put them down below. I do read the comments. Thank y'all so much. I had several people had given me some recommendations about what to look up. Keep those coming. Keep those coming. And if I haven't done it, I'm not ignoring you. It's just a matter of time. And sometimes something pops up and it knocks you over here. But I keep a list. And my little messy desk here, I keep a list. I'll let you know how the the degen trading goes. I'm gonna go to bed with my limit order on my 15,000% pumped coin. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Again, put y'all's comments down below. If y'all like the video, please hit the like button. Thank y'all for the new subscribers. You know, I'm saying it's really an honor. And it makes me want to do better and be a better person because people want to be part of my group. Thank y'all for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. Hit that bell notification if you want to know when the next video is coming out. And again, I'm LTS Crypto. Y'all be safe out there. Bye.